Well, I think I'm here again. I don't know what it's been lately, but seems like every couple streams I have problems, whether it's the computer crashing or if it's something with the game. I don't know. So now my uploads for this stream on the other channel are going to be like 3.5 hours and like 10 minutes for like the final portion. Stupid.
See how you like this?
Well, fine. Get up, you moron! You got to be kidding me right now. What am I doing down here? That really be a thing? Yeah, I didn't figure that'd be a thing. Is that grenade gonna go off? I'm pretty sure I, in the hell? What the hell do I got that gun out for? I don't know if I'm just making it way harder than it needs to be or what the problem is, but yeah. I tried that. All it was doing was damaging the treads and then getting stuck underneath the damn thing and blowing myself up. So, said, well, that's how you do it in the original game, but fuck it in this version, apparently. So, yeah. Just simply had enough with this shit tonight.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't sound menacing enough in this version. I already like Raven way more in the original. Alright, we're here. We wasted enough time on that shit.
You called, Snake?
And because my program over here had to have a problem, screw that all up. Now I'm gonna have to upload this in 2 parts.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day. That'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Really, Mei Ling? Is that the case? Yeah, the problem with that is that... So, the first part is like 3.5 hours or something, right? This here would be like 10 or 15 minutes. In order to splice the two together and then resave it all, like re-render it all down into one file, would take like another 3 hours. or 3.5 hours to render it all before I could do that. And I got to get to bed here in like the next half hour at the most. So all of that just isn't worth it to tack on like 10 minutes at the end. It just I don't know. It's more of a pain in the ass than what it's really worth. So anyway, we at least got to this part, and I don't know why I'm feeling so goddamn frustrated, but I'm irritated as shit. Gotten through Ocelot, the Raven fight, waiting for Meryl to open the damn door. I have no idea why that was such a pain in my ass. And dying there in that room is completely, it's utter nonsense. And again, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's just I'm playing this like the original, and that's what's screwing me over, on top of piss poor shitty ass controls. Overall, like, the game looks decent, you know. Again, some of the dialogue I don't care for as much as the original. But I see why my brother... Oh, shut the hell up. My brother actually has like a USB... Not USB. Like an adapter that he can plug right into his GameCube, and he can Bluetooth his PS5 controller to it. That's what he uses. He doesn't bother with this. And I can see now why he does that. Because this is a nightmare. The Z button, I'm feeling like I'm having to really... Like, so, trying to shoot in third person, and then if I want to, like, put my weapon down, right? I'm in first person, I have to hold Z in order for the first person. Push down A to bring up the weapon and hold it, and then try to maneuver it around with this shitty joystick. But then if I don't want to shoot, then I got to push this other button up here. So I'm having to try to hit 3 different buttons at that point, simply just to put my gun down. And if I don't do that in just the right order, he'll fire a round off, and if it's not silenced, then it alerts everybody in the damn room. And then if it is silenced, but I still hit the wall, then it still alerts people. It's just, 3 buttons to accomplish just putting your weapon down is ridiculous. Again, I don't know. I was hoping that things would go a lot smoother than this. And I know how I am. As soon as things get slightly frustrating, I lose my shit. And I make it 10 times worse. That's just what I do. So, I'm gonna call it here. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I think I would have been about approaching my 4-hour mark or so at this point anyway. And after that fight is like a good spot to end it anyways, and I think that was originally kind of my plan anyways. If I could get past Raven tonight, that'd be a good place to call, especially when the first hour was just, all of the tapes, the briefing tapes and all that stuff. So we got all the briefing tapes in, and then still was able to get to this point. So overall, still made progress tonight, but slightly more progress should have been made, and some of these rooms should not have been as much of a pain in the ass as they were. And at this point also, then the technical problems, that just kind of took it over the top and just really kind of just ruined my night, and I have no will to continue this shit tonight. So hopefully tomorrow night will be better, because I will be back tomorrow night. I will say one thing that I'm really looking forward to is getting to Psycho Mantis, because I know in the first the original game, he would read your memory card, right? He does the same thing in this version, and I do just so happen to own one specific game, because I looked up the different games that he would talk about in this version. There's one of the ones that he talks about in this version that I own. I did make a save file of that just to see what he would say about it when I get there. So, little stuff like that I'm curious about still. So, yeah. Anyways, hopefully tomorrow night will be better. Try to remember to keep my cool, and I gotta remember, apparently, that I gotta play this like I've never played the original before. Apparently that's how that's gotta be done, because I'm assuming I know what I'm doing, and things are not reacting and responding the way that I'm expecting them to. And I think that's where my problem is. I think that's where I'm making my mistakes. So, Evolving Fetus, I appreciate you hanging out and chatting with me all night. Sorry that I got to this point by the end. And for the technical difficulty, I don't know what to do about that. It's not every stream, but it seems like more and more often it's a computer problem or it's a actual program problem for some reason, and I don't know. It happened like 2 or 3 different times as I was playing through that 007 a couple weeks ago. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. So, but again, I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Start Time for those, maybe watching the replay or whichever, for part 2 of my first ever playthrough of Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes on the Nintendo GameCube. So, with that, I'm the Grim Gamer. Catch y'all tomorrow night.